Sunday afternoon baseball on MLB Network as we welcome you inside AT&T Park in the city by the bay. Today it's the rubber match of this three-game series between the Seattle Mariners and the San Francisco Giants. We've got an excellent matchup on our hands in this one. Two of the league's craftiest starters go head-to-head next. Clayton Kershaw will be the man on the mound for the G-men. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been pretty good his last three starts. A whip under 1.20, so he minimizes the amount of base runners. He's a tough customer. It'll be fun to watch him to see if he's on point early in this one here today.
Stepping in, Jose Aviles. He will lead this one off today.
Second baseman, number 25.
Here comes the first pitch. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball one. Danny Dero, this Giants team, as they begin play here this afternoon, they've been on the skids recently, losers in 7 of their last 9 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this is the big one right here. They've split the first 2 games of this series. You want to steal one right here and be feeling good about yourself.
Yeah, Dero, I think one of the things you want to do, you get to the 3rd game, you'd like to win this series and finish it off by winning game 3. It's always nice to win a series, whether it's at home or on the road, so this is a big one for this ball club.
Sent on the ground out to second. Panic's got it. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. And here's a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Seattle Mariners. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, I know they'd love to get more production out of Delino DeShields these days. Look, he's coming off a month where he hit under 200. That's under the Mendoza line, which is like almost unheard of. I guess some guys do it, but man, this guy's really struggling. He's lucky he's still in the lineup.
At the plate, Delino DeShields, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. Kershaw, a native Texan. He's in the midst of his 14th major league season, so I guess you could say baseball has been good to him.
Yeah, Matty, to play 14 years in the big leagues without question, I can't tell you what this guy's seen. Add in the minor league stops, he's seen every corner of.
High in the air and deep to left center field. Back goes Taylor, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. Around second now and headed for third. And he'll get in there at third as he just misses a home run but settles for the triple.
This thing had a chance to get out of here as it headed deep to left center, but it stays in the park, banging high off the wall. The runner has to play in front of him, so he sees they're going to have some trouble getting it back in, and he motors round second into third for the triple.
Here's Manny Machado now, and a great chance here to put his team in front before many fans have even settled into their seats.
But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
Hot shot down the line, and this will get by Longoria at third. It's a fair ball, and the run will score as the Mariners get off to a 1-0 lead.
Boy, after scoring a boatload yesterday, Dero, they're off to a fast start again, striking here in the first inning.
Yeah, this offense is on fire. Obviously, the hitting meeting resonated with these guys. Scored a ton yesterday and picked up right where they left off.
Stepping in now, Damian Huerta, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. And he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. High set by Kershaw. Now the pitch. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
Hey, make a pitch right here and get out of this. Get the boys in the dugout and regroup a little bit. One run is not going to kill you.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
Standing in, Mitch Haniger. And there you see the numbers over his last 8 contests. He's really been leading the charge for this team. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Joe McDonald.
You know, you got to take your time and feel Joe McDonald out behind the dish a little bit. He has a tendency to move his zone around, usually settling in those middle innings.
You know, all you ask for an umpire is to be consistent. At times, Joe Mack is a little bit too inconsistent, particularly from a pitcher standpoint.
Smoke toward the hole. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, Dero, that's a tough play for any first baseman. You're trying to hold that runner on, and you have to make a diving attempt to try to knock that ball down.
Yeah, just a nice piece of hitting by the batter right there, trying to make the first baseman be in 2 places at once.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager, as Kershaw will get the upper hand here with strike 1.
Hey, he finds himself in a tough situation early, and he's going to have to execute a pitch to get out of it.
Now Kershaw delivers a 2-2. And Kershaw can't find the target there as he's run it as far as it can go now. It's 3-2. The next 3-2. And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
Wow, he's looking awfully shaky to start this game, guys. That's 3 hits and a walk, and there's no doubt that he's fighting himself right now. See if he can get this train back on the rails here.
Now in the box, Norm Salter, and the Mariners trying to make this first inning even bigger here. He's set, and the pitch. And that one stayed up a little high.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, this is a big spot here.
The 2-1 home. Fouled away. Coming up now on 30 pitches in the inning. Skied into very shallow right. McCutchen waits on it, and they'll avoid the big inning as he makes the catch, so just the 1-run scores here in the frame. Mariners forced to settle for 1. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. It's the Mariners 1 and the Giants nothing. Erasmo Ramirez is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Mariners. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy's had a solid year up to this point. It's not an easy thing to do in baseball this year with all the high-scoring games, but this guy has an ERA of sub-3, and that's saying something. If he continues to do that, I think you're going to see a really good performance out of him in this one.
Stepping into the box, Chris Taylor, and there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. Here comes the first pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Fellas, the Mariners entering play here this afternoon. They come in off another victory last time out, and now they're winners of 8 of their last 9 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, taking a look at the standings right here, this team has a nice lead, comfortable. You always want to find yourself in a position where you're about 5 to 9 games, got the advantage. one series isn't going to totally kill you in the standings, and this team's sitting pretty right now.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Hit weakly back to the mound. And a good throw gets him one gone. And here's a look at the hometown Giants starting lineup in this one. Mark DeRosa, tell us about this lineup in a daytime home contest.
Yeah, Matty, without question right here. This lineup's been struggling. Some bad approaches at the plate from top to bottom. They need the first two guys in the order to ignite this offense if they're going to have a chance of breaking out of this malaise.
Here's Joe Panik. These two have not faced each other at the major league level. First pitch coming. Here it is. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
Hey, that's obviously the game plan against this guy. Bury it in on his hands. He finds himself down 0-2 now. He doesn't know if he's coming back in there or going breaking stuff down the way.
Fastball, strike three called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away.
Just flat out froze him there. Nothing too deceptive about that four-seam fastball, so I think he wasn't expecting it at all.
So digging in now, Trey Mancini. He's looking to extend that hitting streak, which stands at 8 games coming in. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Giants are down 1-2-3. It remains 1-0. Dan Vogelbach is next, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. First pitch on its way. And they'll start him with a fastball that's low for ball 1. Well, fans of good pitching are in for a real treat today. Guys, what can we expect from the matchup?
You know what he is, Matt? He's old, dependable, and old, reliable. This is like you can't teach an old dog new tricks, but one of these things this guy does, he can adjust on the fly. He has plan A, plan B, and plan C. And if plan A is not working, he'll go to plan B. A great variety of pitches. And one of the things he does really well, Matt, he really disrupts the hitter's time.
Okay, here's how San Francisco lines up defensively. And behind the plate, world champion, former MVP, former Rookie of the Year. He's done it all. Buster Posey. Buster is in full command of this pitching staff.
Next for Seattle, Erasmo Ramirez.
Guys, hard, soft, up, down, in and out, D-Row. And these are the kind of guys that can really frustrate you when you're in that batter's box.
100%, Dan. When you got a flamethrower on the mound, he's going to live and die with his good stuff. But when you got a finesse guy out there, you step out of the box and a lot of different thoughts start entering your mind. What should I sit on? This is going to be an interesting matchup.
Good range shown off into the hole right there. That's not an easy play, but these guys make it look that way sometimes.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. 2-1 count now to the Mariners' leadoff batter. Now the payoff pitch home. Skied down the left field line. Mancini on the move. And that's the third out. Mariners are down in order. And after an inning and a half, it's 1-0. Here's Andrew McCutchen now. He has no prior history against this pitcher.
Andrew McCutchen.
2-0 count. The pitch. Line shot to first, and there's one away.
All right, guys, here's Seattle's defensive alignment. And let's shine the light on shortstop Manny Machado. That's right, shortstop. He can play third. He can play short. It doesn't matter. He's one of the best defenders in the game.
Here's Buster Posey now. No career at-bats for him against this particular arm in the past. First offering on its way. Line drive snagged on a short hop, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Batting sixth, first baseman, Brandon Belt.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt, and he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one.
There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and in unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
And right into the shift. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Giants down in order. They trail this one 1-0. Back now in San Francisco on MLB Network. Thanks for joining us today. And here's the second-generation big leaguer Delino DeShields.
Just reached back and threw a high fastball right by him. He didn't stand a chance.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he chased it in the dirt. Posey's got it. He'll throw down to first, one away. Digging in now, Manny Machado. He reached on a single in his first try. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. Belt able to pull this one in for route number 2.
Center fielder number 6, Damien Huerta.
Into the box now, Damien Huerta. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
I wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late, are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
The 1-1 is strike 2 swinging.
Thought this middle of the order might give him a fight and put up a little bit of resistance, but that hasn't been the case. He's carving right through them here.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch hit hard but foul to the left, and they'll try it again. He'll try it again. 3-2, and this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Now batting, right fielder.
So stepping in, Mitch Haniger, a base hit in his first trip. Bullet back up the middle. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Mariners leave 1, but they hold a 1-0 lead. In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
Man, that's another ugly swing right there. This team is just struggling so mightily to get on base. They've looked off balance all game.
And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. So with 1 away, time for a check of the standings in the American League West as you find where the Mariners find themselves entering play today. Ready now, Brandon Crawford, currently 9th in the NL in hitting, entering play. The 2-0 on the way. Finds the zone, strike 1.
The count is 2-1.
Giants are still searching for their first hit of the ball game. The 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
That strikeout, he fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
At the plate, Clayton Kershaw. And then it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey.
This one's down to third. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Giants are down 1-2-3. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. For 1 thus far. The windup and the 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming.
To 2-2 now.
Hey, if these guys are going to have any chance in this one, they are going to have to set their sights a little lower. You cannot expect to get the barrel of the bat to that base.
Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. And the throw is made to record the second out of the inning. Now at the plate, Dan Vogelbach comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now the 2-1 pitch is looked at off the plate for a ball.
One thing that could nag at you as a pitcher is having to work really hard to get a guy that you think you should be able to cruise right through. He's not known for his offensive prowess, but he's putting together a real nice at bat here.
And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
That walk is going to feel a little extra frustrating for this pitcher, but it's also going to let the pitcher hit this inning instead of forcing him to lead off the next one.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Right over the middle, knee high. Set to deliver the 0-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Vogelbach, the runner at first with 2 gone. Changes up on him if that's in the dirt for a ball.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
Boy, he just threw that fastball by him.
I think he just subscribed to the swing hard in case you hit it philosophy of hitting. As a pitcher, why not? Better than standing up there like you've never held a bat before.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Count remains 2-2. And Kershaw can't find the target there as he's run it as far as it can go now. It's 3-2.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning.
One left for Seattle, but they lead it 1-0. Digging in, Chris Taylor back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
You know, we saw these guys around the cage during batting practice, and they told us they were going to be aggressive. I think this is...
Swinging a ball hit high in the air, deep down the left field line. This has plenty of carry, and that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. Chris Taylor with a solo shot. Home run number 16 for him on the year, and the Giants have come back to tie things here at 1-1.
Well, if you're going to get your first hit of the game, you might as well do it with a bang. He thought he could squeeze one past him, but he thought wrong.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat. The 2-2 one more time, and it's fouled away.
It's your grind for everything.
Another try at 2-2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. DeShields is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. But bye-bye, baby, as the Giants are able to tie things up thanks to the solo dinger. We're through 4, all even at 1 apiece. Digging in, Kyle Seager. Previous history against Dellin Betances. He has an even 10 hits. The 3-2 pitch. And possibly an interesting development here. It's a leadoff walk to begin the frame in extra innings. Standing in, Eric Neely. There are 2 gone. And the 1-1 pitch. He's running. Pitch inside. The throw. Not in time. He's in there at second.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too. But he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Mancini racing back into the bleachers and gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left as they've taken a 2-run lead.
Yeah, he had the right idea, trying to bust him inside. But that pitch caught too much of the plate, and he took it deep for a 2-run homer. That was a nice swing of the bat.
Now batting, second baseman, Jose Aviles.
Standing in now, Jose Aviles. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. And looking to improve on a 1-for-5 effort so far. Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Shin high fastball that time, ball 3. Here it is, the 3-0 is in there for strike 1. The 3-1 comes with the fastball, but it's outside for ball 4.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
Digging in once again, Delino DeShields. The 1-0. Runners on the move for second. That's a strike to throw down. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
Well, this pitcher's out there just trying to get hitters out, and he's having a hard time doing that. So as a base runner, that's a good time to try to steal some bases. He's probably not as focused on controlling.
Once again, a 3-2. And he strikes out again. And that's the 5th time he's punched out today. This has certainly not been his game. So it's 2 runs on 1 hit, no errors, and 1 man left on. And now we'll see if what's left of this crowd can rally their troops. Bottom of the 12th inning coming up. Whit Merrifield is going to go ahead and stay in the ballgame and play third now.
Number 15.
Edwin Diaz is on now, hoping to finally wrap things up in the bottom of the 12th. And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. A hat trick all. The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day.
He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Little chopper back to the mound. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
Now batting, the catcher, number 28, Buster Posey.
So coming to the plate, Buster Posey. And he takes this one high, 1-1. Slider up that he gets a call on. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Man, that was definitely a hard-earned victory, but that's what's going to make it even more satisfying. They take it in 12 innings on the road, and it's all smiles now.
3-1 the final score this afternoon. The Seattle Mariners get their 30th win on the road so far this season. Trevor May earns the victory out of the bullpen, his 5th. Edwin Diaz hammers down the save, his 28th on the season. So that'll just about do it. For my partners Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching a presentation of MLB Network. So long, everybody.